over here butt hurt. He can't
What's the
take
what's the
criticism.
what's the
I'm
signs, yo?
educating him,
What's the
Hector.
signs?
He can't take no criticism. Coach, I'm just saying I love everything Rohan did in his last fight. Everything. He looked good.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way he in the shoulder where he goes straight back in a straight line. That's it.
And listen. Winners look at what they do right. Losers look at what they do right. Winners look at what they do wrong. So
Mm.
we understand. We understand that. We know and acknowledge that. That the man only got 16 fights. Everything get corrected with time.
That's what I'm talking about. See, at least you acknowledge it, Joel. Like you're being hard. I'm like, bro. I literally say
No,
he's doing great.
what I'm saying is it's you bringing it up like such a concern, like it's been costing him. That's what I'm trying to
No,
tell you.
I said my only concern is he goes back in a straight line. So when the competition steps up to a Boots or a Barrios that's longer, or like I keep saying, that kid that y'all got a common opponent, Emiliano Moreno. He's long, he's tall, he fights like Benavidez.
Yeah, we acknowledge those fighters. We study all those guys. Even at the position where he making the airs right now, they can't fuck with him.
Mm.
Yeah. And
But
boots.
it still got to be fixed. Now it still got to be fixed, and we acknowledge that. But they still can't do nothing. Homeboy Madonna tried. He studied Rohan. He tried a 1-2-1.
Mm,
He tried it a few times in a round. That shit didn't work. He know his vulnerable spots. I remember when the first time he fought on Top Rank, Andre Ward was like, "Oh, he's susceptible to a right hand. I don't like it. He in death spots. He's susceptible to a right hand." No, but the whole time in training camp, we was trying to make the man throw the right hand. We was we was selling the position for him to throw the right hand. Every time he threw, he got cornered. But to the commentators that don't know what's going on in training camp, it's difficult for them to. They just gonna see the error. It's cool. They see the air in the shoulder roll. It's cool. It's everything to get fixed, and time will tell.
So you've trained numerous Dominican fighters. How different is he from your past fighters?
And every one of them that came around me been world champion. Yeah, but he's different because I learned from them. I learned the culture from the other fighters, their airs and their ways. This my baby, so he gonna stay with me. He gonna be successful financially, right? He ain't gonna have no stress, so he get to train, sleep, train, sleep, train, sleep until he becomes a world champion. Then he do whatever he wants. It's like a parent growing, raising their kids till they're 18 years old. Now you give them the freedom to do what they want, but you instill discipline into them until them.
And did he come to you with the shoulder roll, or is that something that he just picked up because he
No,
idolizes
there's
Floyd, or is that something you've been teaching him?
No, there's a long guard that we use. There's a full guard that we use. There's a shoulder roll that we use. We have to practice all three guards.
So he wasn't
So
doing that naturally. That's something you taught him to do.
yeah, we worked on that. Yeah, we work on it every day. We work on defense 4 times a week. We work on nothing but defense
What made you employ like that strategy? You normally don't see
because he
people
can see.
teach that.
So so a lot of times when everybody saw Javier Fortuna fighting with his hands down, and everybody used to complain. Man, he got to keep his hands up. He get hit too much. He got to keep his hands up. He gonna get hit. He gonna get hit. One, he really hardly got hit in his prime, and two, when I taught him to full guard and keep his hands up, he used to get hit more. So I know that Rohan got good eyes. He got good eyes. He got good reflexes. So I'd rather him see everything rather than obstruct his vision on a full guard. So
Um,
sometimes you just got to know the fighter. So what I did with Fortuna is when you go into an engagement, I need everything tight. When you on the outside, out of range, and you're disengaging, all right, do your thing. Have your hands down. He had a big influence on. He
Sergio
had
Martinez.
Sergio Martinez. So he used to do it well. He used to slip,
That's what I was
put
gonna
his
say. Didn't he train with them before you? He trained with Pablo
Eh,
Sarimento.
Indeed. So I got to work with what I got. So once he was once he was able to come to me fully, then he's already got scheduled fights coming up. So it's hard for me to be like, let's completely change him and then fuck his whole style up for the next fight. So one thing I know, when he became world champion, I told Samson Lukowicz to schedule a fight because they come to me, they stay with me, then they go back home. So I told Samson Lukowicz to schedule a fight, but it was a bullshit date, so he could train for it. Then it got pushed back. I told him, it got pushed back again. I got him to stay here for a year and a half with me. Then you start to see his defense, develop. It takes time. It's not like an overnight thing.
Hmm.
And then he fought the guy, became a world champion.
How long has Rohan been with you?
Rohan been with me for like 6 years.
Living out there with you?
He lived with me upstairs. My setup is like a firehouse, right? Upstairs is the room, downstairs is the gym.
Shit.
Constantly, and
That's
man,
like
and Ness,
that's like Herman
and Ness,
Cancito's gym in Miami. Is like they got the gym and then it's like rooms for the fighters.
yeah, but that's Miami. There's a lot of temptation. I'm in Springfield, Massachusetts. These girls is ugly. These girls is ugly out here.
Yo,
bro,
slow down,
bro,
cause I'm from
and there,
Massachusetts,
and
bro.
there's no
Yo,
sun.
hey,
Boston, hey, Boston got some good.
Boston.
There's no
Boston
You
got
sun.
some
better become
fly
a
girls,
passport,
yo.
bro. You better become a passport, bro, or something. Bring it some more.
I'm telling you,
so
hey, Boston, Massachusetts got the flyest girl in the world, probably, but
so
not
Alright,
coach,
Springfield, Massachusetts.
I,
alright.
you know I'm messy. You said all the Dominicans that came got a title. Nova was your fighter.
Yeah, and he would have been a world champion if he didn't leave. He left, right?
Just
He
giving you
left.
the opportunity because I know my chat gonna be like, yo, he trained Supernova.
Yeah, yeah. I know. Ness, you don't gotta add that in. I know you. I know you. I know you gonna put the sauce. You gonna put the sauce on it. So now,
Yo,
so yeah, but hey, listen. When he fought Shockey Foster, all he needed just a little bit, and no one could deny that I could have gave him that little bit if he was here with me. He would have been a world champion today.
Hey,
mm,
coach. I was at Rohan Polanco's last fight out in Vegas, and I saw him live. He looked good. He looked good for me, and there were a lot of talks in the crowd that he was potentially already in talks about the next fight, but going down in weight at 140. Can you talk to us about that? Is he staying at 147, or is there a future fight at 140 for him?
Yeah, well, he's a proud Dominican, right? He's very proud, and he don't like the fact that what's his name, Delgado
Elvis.
beat who?
No, Delgado beat Elvis.
Yeah, he beat
Yeah.
Elvis and he beat another Dominican. I don't keep up with it, but he keeps
Marinian.
up with it.
Marinian.
And he beat two Dominicans, and he feels that
Oh.
Delgado's feeling himself. So he said
ah,
Ah,
yo, you
okay.
serious? So he wants to get
Oh,
that back? Oh,
he,
that's
he
fire.
little Mingo,
he
let him talk. Let the coach cook. Okay.
yeah, he want to get that back for his country.
Yeah.
Respect.
And I'll say this: he ain't beat Elvis. They gave him that decision, and they ain't count a knockdown. But
Come
you
on,
know,
come on, come
No,
on.
I think I think
ain't no
he I
come
think
on,
he
ain't no
beat
come on.
in the history of boxing he beat Elvis
Yes, that's true. On paper he
because
did, but
no, no,
I
no,
don't
no. I
think
ain't
it was
talking
a
about on
fair
paper.
decision.
I'm talking about a fight like that. You basically on the B side. Jermaine Ortiz beat Teofimo Lopez, touched him more, right? My guy Danielito Zorrilla beat Rigas Prograis. But when the bell was over, I said, no, you're not. You don't win a fight like this when you're fighting
Yeah,
on the B
Whoa,
side.
wait a minute. You told him before the announcement that he was like you
Before announcement, yo, did you touch him more? If this was an amateur fight, did you touch him more? Yes. Did you win this fight? Did you beat him? Yes. But to the judges, we in his hometown. He's a world champion. You don't win a fight like this. The history of boxing tells you don't win a fight like this. How many
mm.
examples do we need to know that Elvis Rodriguez don't win a fight like that?
So
You don't. You
I
don't
know this
got
Canelo's
ain't
hit.
gonna
there.
You
be popular.
That's fair.
I know this ain't gonna be popular, but with that same thought process, did you think Skull did enough?
That's what I'm. Uh,
no, not Skull. Skull didn't do enough. No,
Not
okay.
Skull,
not
not
but
Skull.
no, but it wasn't. It wasn't the same. It was like when you see
No,
when you
he
seen
moved a lot. He moved a lot.
yeah
I
when you
know.
see Ortiz beat Teofimo, he was rumbling a little bit. He was rumbling a little
Yeah.
bit. Skull
Yeah.
wasn't even. Skull wasn't even in the
Engaging. He
the
wasn't even
game.
engaging. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to gauge a little bit.
Okay.
So yo,
So
you ready? You ready? Are you ready for the future welterweight champion of the world, or
Yeah,
maybe
man.
junior
Wait,
welterweight?
wait.
If
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Junior and now welterweight. I mean, so
so, his
is he
the
ready? Is
aspiration,
he ready
the
for Norman? Cause that's what's right there. He's right there on that. I mean, it's a easy fight to have make.
now. So you doing your sauce thing again, or you being serious?
Norman got that experience. You seen that fight with Giovanni Santillán? Did y'all
My
ask for
guy,
that
he's
fight?
20. My guy, he's 24 years old, man.
I mean,
He's
Norman's
a
like
baby.
22. Ain't Norman 22?
No, I'm talking about Norman's 24 years old. Rohan's 26 years old. Right?
Oh,
Norman, Rohan's an Olympian. The boy got offense. He got defense. He come forward. He could box. He doesn't get even though we being overly critical on his shoulder roll, which if you see he hardly get hit. I know the pullback. I know people know that the pullback is wrong, but you have to know. You have to also see when he pulls back, he dips, he smothers, grabs, turn. That's the whole sequence of it. I don't want to give away too much, but the sequence is when someone comes at him, he gonna pull. If they keep coming, he gonna fold. They keep coming, he gonna smother. He gonna clinch. He gonna turn them. Right? Pull, fold, smother, clinch, turn. Right? That's the sequence of it. It's just it don't get no further than him just pulling back. But his eyes is trained for him to the next level. Is you'll see it if you watch the fight again. You'll see him dip a little bit, and Madonna wasn't too much of a threat after that. He didn't have like a second attack. His first initial attack, he left his feet, and he wasn't able to attack again. Is he ready for Norman? He has better defense than Norman. He has better offense than Norman. Right? Norman's a dog. I love all father son relationship. That his father son relationship is awesome. I think we should fucking give him his flowers now because what he was able to do, all these guys, fucking from Teofimo's dad to uh Danny Garcia's dad, all the dads is just from poverty to where they're at now. Boots dad, like these are awesome individuals. These are geniuses that we deserve to give them their flowers now because what they done with how they got up from poverty or from the ghetto hood, whatever you want to call it, to where they're at now. And I think Norman's dad, even though he talk a lot of shit, I just think he's a smart individual because he know the road that he want to take. He ain't trying to fight. I don't even blame him. He ain't trying to fight Rohan. I wouldn't blame him. Honestly, I don't really care for. I don't. Know. My job is to make Rohan the best version of himself. I don't really care. He'll become a world champion. I don't care if it's Norman or not.
I mean, that's the top rank way is the WBO, but just looking, I'm gonna see where is he most ranked at.
Yeah, it's WBO.
uh,
But is it at 140? Oh
he's
no,
No,
he's
he's
number
number
ranked.
10.
10.
Ranked
Number
He's
10.
number 10.
number
He's
Number
number
10,
10.
10.
but that
No, I
but
see him.
that's not including him just defending the WBO Intercontinental. So he's
Hmm.
gonna move up in rankings because he just defended that belt.
There's some
There'll be
discrepancies
some
on that. We
shifts.
we
Well,
should
that's
have
my question.
that
Whoa, whoa, hold on.
intercontinental should have got him a little higher. There's some
No,
discrepancies
no,
on
no. It
that.
hasn't adjusted yet. That fight just happened. They
No,
have
no,
to.
but we got it. We got it on last, not this fight that just passed. The one before that, because the dude that had it, or the dude that was number 10, we knocked him out. It was like
In two
taking
rounds.
candy from a baby.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I was gonna talk about that. How you knock somebody out who's ranked number 10, in 2 rounds, and then you just get ranked number 10. That's as far as you go. I thought that was some
But he was
bullshit.
before that. He was 14 or 13 around there.
Yeah,
But
yeah, and
I
you
mean,
destroyed
I
the
think
guy.
the WBO guy, that's a good guy. But he was mad at us because we didn't wear the patch on the trunks. We rectified that this fight. All right, we wear the patch. My bad. The outfit came when we was in the locker room. It wasn't time to put. We didn't have time. It seems like there's always something. And now at this fight, he was mad at us, disappointed because we didn't bring the belt to the weigh-in. And it's like, my man, the cutting weight ain't cutting. The way I cut weight, it ain't easy. Like it's we first things first.
Right.
So we told him we apologize. We'll bring it next time. I just told him that we rookies at this, man. We don't.
Did he say something? What was his exact words that he said to you at the weigh-in?
He was like, "Where's your belt?" And I was like, "I didn't know we had to bring it." It was like, oh, just the whole like, and it's like, yo,
You know
listen,
they want that on display, man. They want that on
yeah,
display.
I got it, and we'll get it, we'll get it. And
Two
listen,
two
there was
questions.
there
Oh,
was
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
there was one time I had a Nissan Pathfinder, right? And I used to the reason I got the setup now is because I got tired of driving to the gym, driving back home. All right, so now this whole building is just set up where they sleep upstairs, they come downstairs to train. But before I used to have a Nissan Pathfinder, I used to have to pick up the fighters from the house and bring them to the gym. And every fighter that I had was a champion. And the trunk was just tirao, just bunch of belts in there. Like, I don't care about the belts. And people like, yo, these belts here, people would kill for these belts. No, I really don't. Legacy means more to me, especially when I have a fighter like Rohan. Rohan could be he could be the greatest Dominican fighter that there's been thus far. Right? So I'm looking for that. I don't care about international belts. Like what matters to me is the world belt. Right? He don't know the man been living in a room for 6 years. Right? He goes to DR and comes right back. As of the last couple of years, he's just been here constantly. The man knows his goal, his purpose, right? He know that he's the world champion in the making. He'll beat at 140. He'll smoke everybody there. It doesn't matter. They're too small for him. His goal was to get one at 140, to move up to 147, and then to move up to 154. That was always the goal. But the trajectory, it kind of fucked up when they told us that we could get Brian Norman. We'll fight with Brian Norman, opponent, the Puerto Rican dude. That we'll fight
Cuevas.
him.
Cuevas.
Yeah, because Brian Norman hurt his hand, so the fight was off. So if we could step in for Norman, and then the winner gets Norman, I'm all for it. I was all for it. So we move up to 47, and then they decided to wait for Norman, and then we got booted to the side. I guess I don't know what happened from there, but I know that Top Rank asked Norman for the fight, and it's ultimately up to them. Which again,
Hmm.
I understand the game. I understand the business. Make your
Yeah.
money, brother.
Yeah. That
Make your
Sasaki
money.
fight is gonna be more money.
Yeah, indeed. And the next one be more. He's Dominican. Dominicans don't sell like that, but Rohan Polanco got the ability to change that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got a good fan friendly style for sure, and he's going for the kill. That's what people want.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
not the
two.
same style. This ain't his style though. His style will change, man. His style will change when you see Boots Ennis in front of him, and you see him smacking Boots Ennis around and boxing circles around him. You're gonna be like, oh shit. We thought he was gonna come. You thought we was gonna come forward with the shoulder roll.
Okay, smacking Boots Ennis around.
Yeah, yeah. Boots get hit too clean for him. He get
Mm.
hit too clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we
And
all
that's
we gotta do is
and
win.
can y'all
yo,
ask
and
for
that's
like a Rashidi Ellis? Can I see y'all versus like a Rashidi Ellis? He's been active on CESC or CES
There's a joke.
promotions. He's
He's
My
fast.
number
God,
7.
He beat
my God,
Rocha.
my
I
God. There's
thought
a
he beat
joke.
Villa. I thought he beat Villa.
All right.
I do as well. I do as well.
It's a good name, coach.
Lewis
Are you
Who the
Crawford.
done?
best welterweight in New England? Who the best
You,
welterweight in New England? Rashidi Ellis or
hold
Rohan
up, hold up.
Polanco?
You asked me. You
Like
asked me. First of all,
Rohan.
Rashidi Ellis is their family, right? All right. So I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that aside because I would
Oh,
never speak bad about Rashidi and his trainer Alex. Those my guys. Whenever I need sparring, I call them up. But of course, it's a business, right? Who do I think? Easy question. Rohan Polanco, I think, is the best. Um, but someone like Rashidi Ellis, yeah, I think it'll be an awesome fight. I think both of them need each other. Uh, but Rohan Polanco is I just think his dedication is to the sport is above all. If not above all, then they just have to match him
So
because it's very difficult
my other
to
question
get it.
is your gym open to the public? Someone is asking.
No,
They no. Okay. Do you recommend
no.
anything? He lives in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Who?
The person that wants to go to the gym. He's an older man, maybe 48.
Right. Well, listen. Get a manager, get a promoter, and let them contact me. And I don't do business with
Oh no
fighters.
no
I do
no no
business with
no,
no
no, no,
managers.
no,
no
no, no,
no no no.
no, coach.
No, you said you don't. Your gym is not open to the public. Do you recommend a boxing gym for a regular 48-year-old man that just wants to
That
work
just wants
out?
to train. Yeah, that would just wants to work. Yeah.
My man, we're on the boxing voice, yo. We talk about real. What we doing here, yo?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, coach, I love you.
Yo, this motherfucker. Yo, what do you want? What do you want? Restaurant recommendations next?
Yeah, what the
What?
fuck? What we talking about here, yo?
All right, let's get
Hey,
Rohan, man. Let's get
All right.
Rohan. That's
yeah, Google. Well, I
hilarious.
tell Google, just Google something.
Google, Google's your friend, bruh.
Google's your
Oh,
friend.
my God.
Ew, that's
Come back like
hilarious.
this. Boy, hey, yo, and moving up to 147, who looked bigger in that ring?
I gotta see him versus, someone that like
You,
Rashidi. I need to see a body that I know. Like Maidana's always been thin. And Caesar's always been thin. Those guys, I met both of them in person. Caesar Francis especially has always been.
Yeah, but Caesar Francis like 6'1".
Yeah, he's tall. He's tall. Shout
Yeah.
out to my Panamanian brother. But he's thin. He's thin. You know what I'm saying? I
Mario
can't.
Barrios is big.
He like coach keeps saying how big Rohan is, but I don't really have anything to compare it to. I haven't been in
Nah, yo,
sparring with you. You see him when he's sparring versus
I,
certain
I,
names and
I've seen
stuff.
I've seen him spar. I've seen him spar a middleweight who just fought for a title. I'm not gonna mention name because
yeah, don't
Shout
respect
mention
out,
no
the
name.
shout
family.
out to
Don't mention.
Adamas.
Yeah, don't mention no name because we smacked them around. So don't mention no
Oh
name.
damn, it wasn't Adamas then.
Nah,
And
nah,
why
it
wouldn't
wasn't.
it be? Ho! It wasn't, but why wouldn't it be?
I mean, because you just said, you smacked him around, and Adamas is
He'll
he's
smack Adonis around too. What are you talking
Nah,
about?
nah,
Ah!
hold on,
Why
hold on,
wouldn't?
Hector. Let's not. Hold on, Hector. Let's not
What?
do that. Let's not do that. Let's keep it
What?
peaceful.
Hey yo,
Yeah,
when you
No,
gonna bring? When y'all
no
coming to
civil war
Vegas, yo?
here. No
This where the
civil war
real
here.
work
No,
at.
no, no,
Come to
no, no.
Vegas. The real work is
oh
over
no,
here.
New England got a lot of work, son.
Nah, bro. Tiger Johnson is out here. Emiliano Moreno's out here. Fernando
Why would
Vargas
we?
is out here.
Why would we spar them
Emiliano is
guys?
out here. Keith Hunter, who y'all fought, is out. Like, there's welterweight galore out here. Galore.
We don't
And, like,
spar
in
welterweight.
between. And in
We don't
between.
spar.
No, you don't have to.
We
Freddie
spar.
Rojas sparred
We
Carlos.
spar middleweights, and we also work with lightweights. We don't spar welterweights.
Mm. Lightweight for the speed, middleweight for the power, huh?
All right, Ness. You know what you're saying. All right, stop showing off, Ness.
So is Rohan here? Can we get him on?
Yeah, man.
You ready, Joel?
I'm ready.
Let me switch this up.
Yo,